Hi, this is Ian Berry. A very long time ago when I was at school, I really struggled in that environment. In fact, at one stage I thought my second name was stupid because that's what everyone, all the teachers in particular, used to refer to me as. And then on Sundays, the word was, well, you're a sinner. So I was a very confused young person. But on Saturdays, often visiting my grandparents' house, my grandmother would often look across the table and she'd point at one of her grandchildren and she'd say, you're special. When I left school, I was very confused. Am I stupid? Am I a sinner? Am I special? I didn't really know. I couldn't get a job. It was only the help of a friend of the family that got me a job. But then one day an interview came up in the corporate world. And when I went to the interview, I think it lasted maybe a minute or two. And the guy says, really sorry, mate, but there's no way on God's earth I could give you a job. And I looked him in the eye and I said, look, I'm not going to get on my hands and beg, but if you give me an opportunity, I promise I will never let you down. For some reason, he stuck out his hand and he said, you are hired, as we shook hands. A few days later, I began my life in the corporate world. And the guy that hired me said, I don't know what came over me at the time. He said, I just thought you might be special. So my grandmother was right. That's a story that I've shared probably 1,000 times around the world. In the right environment at the right time, it's an inspirational story. I think wise leaders are storytellers. I was blessed that my grandparents and aunties and uncles were all good at telling stories. In fact, my mum used to tell her friends that I could speak underwater with a mouthful of marbles. Over the years, I've learned to hone my skill, and it's something that I really keep at because I think stories are the fabric of culture. Stories are what inspires people in their hearts and to do the things that are meaningful for them. In the blog post that accompanies this video, I'll share with you some resources that will help you to become the great storyteller that you were meant to be. I'll see you next time.